This right here is the machine shop that has a lot of heavy duty machining that can be used for more sophisticated prototyping if necessary. There's a lot of safety rules that need to be followed when you're going into the machine shop. For starters, everyone needs to have safety glasses, which are available in the bin right here. Other safety rules to keep in mind: have hair or any loose clothing tied up. Try to avoid watches or other jewelry and accessories. Make sure you have closed-toed shoes, and read the instructions before going in. The machine shop is open whenever Joe, our machinist, is in, or if you need access, you can always ask a lab assistant or a lab technician. As you come in, the first machine available right here is the bandsaw. This can be used to cut materials. If you come further down, you will see a lot of bins right here in the corner. These have a variety of bolts. And as we move to the back right here, there's more drawers and bins that have more bolts, more fasteners, but also a lot of tools such as tachometers, tapping wrenches, so on and so forth. Right here is Joe's office. Joe is an amazing person to come to if you have any questions, especially technical, specific questions on how something can be prototyped, how something can be machined, materials to use, so on and so forth. If we come further down, you have Jeremy right here, who's a great lab assistant. And you also have the Tormach, which is a Cnc mill that can be operated and used for very specific prototyping operations. If you want to use the Tormach, usually it's used with G-code that can be generated by setting up a CAM file on Fusion 360 or a similar CAM software. This is a great tool, but you always ask a lab assistant for help. Usually there's 2 or 3 specific lab assistants who are specialized and know how to best operate the Tormach. On your right, there's a variety of lathes which are used for cylindrical machining duties. So these basically rotate a stock piece in a cylindrical motion and then help you machine off from the side. If we come further down, you can actually see 2 of them being operated right now. One of them is being used for a 340 project, and you can see the cylindrical machining in action. Another one is being used right here as well. Further down, there's some vertical mills that can be used for more square or more rectangular, more Cartesian machining operations. This one down here is a CNC mill that can be programmed to have different types of operations, pockets, circles, bolt patterns, whatever you want. Again, ask Joe, ask a lab assistant who is comfortable using the machine if you want some help. A lot of these are very high powered machines, so they can be really dangerous if something goes wrong, if something happens the wrong way. If you come further down, there's a few more items as well for use. On your left right here are some sanders, some belt sanders, more tools on the wall. And then right here we have a plasma cutting machine that can be used to cut out small shapes from a thin sheet of metal. If you want to use a plasma cutter, you have to come right here and utilize this computer desktop system right here and set up your plasma cutting file on the Tormach software. If you want to get an in-depth look at how to use a plasma cutter, there's a plasma cutter user's guide available right here. And I believe these instructions are probably available on the OEDK website as well. Again, utilize a lab assistant if you're using it for the very first time. And then to top it all off, we have some bigger drill presses right here in the corner. And that should have you all set to come to the machine shop and make something awesome.